Hey, man, look, we got another case of somebody tripping, man, bothering people who ain't did nothing to them. They don't know how to just let people be, man. You can't win for losing with some of these folks, bro. But listen, before we get into this video, I need y'all to, and I know, baby, look, I know it's the end of the week and you barely got hypes left, but if you could just spare a few of them things, it'll be highly appreciated. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Let's get into this.
I'm trying to come out here to just de-escalate the situation, you know what I mean?
Just because you're black doesn't mean you're right. You don't understand.
Let's see this shit.
To the guy sitting at that table, that right there, that moment where you said, just because you're black, that's the reason I'm making this video. So congratulations. Sanford, Florida. The guy who recorded and posted that video posted this account of what happened according to him. He said, first of all, the restaurant was great. No one needs to be upset with them. He said, I was sitting in a booth, eating my food and reading. I go to this place all the time. I don't bother anyone. That's when some guys sitting at the table next to me, I overheard one of them say, chimping out. I recognize that term from Facebook. It shows up a lot in comments. I don't remember exactly what I said at first. I may have said, what the fuck? The guy apologized, but I was still pissed because I couldn't believe someone would talk like that out loud in public. Then I said, don't say it at all. That's when the guy in the hat
Couldn't believe they would say it out there, bro. They got caucasity, man. I don't know who made that word up, but I love that word, bro. Caucasity. God damn it.
jumped up. He even threatened to knock my glasses off. When he stood up, I took out my phone. The rest is in the video, and I'll be right back.
He said, "Chip out." And you gonna threaten me?
I'm talking shit to you because you're talking shit to me. I'm de-escalating.
I'm just telling you I'm pissed off.
You can be pissed
Then why
off.
are you talking about hitting me for?
Because you're talking shit to us.
Because of what he said.
He apologized. You're the one keeping it rolling. If you want to talk
Whoa.
shit, I'm going to back it up.
I didn't threaten you. I'm not shutting the fuck up nothing. I didn't threaten you.
Hey, bro, listen, I'm going to let it rock. I'm going to let it rock. I seen dudes like him plenty of times. I done put hands on dudes like him plenty of times, bro. They only tough when they got their boys around. A lot of black dudes like that too now. But I'm telling you, this particular group of people, bro, one-on-one, dog, it ain't really never nothing, bro. I'm telling you, man, they got to have a couple of people around, some witnesses, a police officer, something. Mano a mano, bro, hardly ever want that smoke, for real, for real.
Yeah, he's talking about tipping out.
Look, see, they deep.
Apologize 3 times. 3 times. Whether you want to accept it or not, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But you don't keep talking shit to the rest of the table. He had nothing to do with it. You understand?
Thank you.
You're in a
Thank you.
private residence also, by the way.
Oh,
So
Lord.
post it all up. Where you used to work anyway.
Yeah, I still work.
For now.
For what? All I was just doing, sit here minding my business. And he said chipping out. One of them said chipping out. And
we
they're
know what
telling
that
me to
means.
be quiet about it. Why do I have to be quiet about it? He over there saying something obscene.
That's not the context. He
Context.
apologized, we stay quiet. You keep.
You don't tell me when to hush up, man.
You don't
Nigga, I'm
talk to me
grown.
when I'm not even involved in this situation.
You're the one who got into it.
Once I had this.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
I apologize
Yeah.
for anything that might have happened. I'm just in the kitchen. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to come out here to just de-escalate the situation, you know what I mean?
Just because you're black doesn't mean you're right. You don't
Oh,
understand.
shit.
You are playing victim on something that
Oh,
I
now
have
you
nothing to do
hold
with.
up now. Hold up now. Listen, if y'all watching me, as soon as one of these white boys stand up after they done did some racist shit, you better stand up and protect yourself because he might be coming over there to sneak you. Y'all got to learn the law, the rules of engagement, man. I be teaching my daughters this, like, bro, don't get snuck because it's the telltale signs be there. Look how he just got up. Immediately, that black man's supposed to stand up so that he don't get. What you still sitting down for?
That's my point. I'm talking
See?
one-on-one with you.
I come in here all the time, right? I don't bother nobody.
He ain't stand. Oh, they 2 of them standing up, bro. Stand up.
Listen, I said something, like I told you, that I heard on the internet, you overheard it. It wasn't directed towards you, and I apologize.
But you had no business saying it.
Okay, but once I apologize, why did you keep me yelling back? I apologize to you. What else is going to fix the situation other than me apologizing to you?
How do you
Okay.
expect people to act when
I
you say
understand
stuff like that?
You're right, and I apologize to you, but if you keep yelling back, what good is going to come from that?
Just don't say it at all.
You're right, and I just said, you're right, sir, and I apologize for that.
He's being the right man.
That's what I said, and I left it alone. That's exactly right.
Okay.
Hey, see that white boy behind him though? Not the one who we initially started listening to. The one to the right, right? This guy. Hold on, y'all can't see him. Hold on, right here, next to the heart, next to the comment icon. He got that unadulterated racism and bias in him. He don't care. He don't feel like nothing was wrong. Nothing wrong was done. A lot of them feel like this, bro. He the one that be behind those hidden profiles, those private profiles that people be saying crazy shit to black people behind on social media, and you don't know who they are. He got one of them burner accounts, bro. I guarantee you that, because he ain't gonna say it with his actual page. He'll get in trouble. He'll lose his job, his career be ruined, whatever. Reputation, I don't know. But I'm telling you, based off his demeanor, his body language, he feel like that black man beneath him. Why are we explaining ourselves to him? All right, that's my last rant. I'm gonna let the video rock out, y'all. My bad. My fault. My bad, bro. I get animate about this, bro.
You can be wrong on how you're handling it too. You can own up to your part of this, just like he did.
But
You start coming at me and I'm not even involved. That's what I'm
You
doing.
wasn't involved in it.
But you
I was
start
talking to him.
You start talking at me.
Because you talked to me. I'm
looking
done.
at
I'm done. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
that shit go.
The guy who recorded that video acknowledges that there could have been a context that guy was saying it that wasn't meant to be offensive. And I'll give you all a scenario where I think that could happen, right?
Okay.
Let's say I was
Awesome.
sitting at a restaurant with someone and they said, who's this Chud the Builder guy who got, like, he's charged with murder? I don't understand. And I'm trying to explain who he is. I'm like, he's a streamer who liked to antagonize black people and try and get them upset. And if they got upset, he liked to say, oh, stop chimping out. Now, let's say a black man was walking by as I was saying that, and all he heard me say was, oh, stop chimping out, and got upset about it. Valid. That would be completely valid. I would immediately apologize and say, hey, this is what I was trying to do. But if he didn't accept that, if he didn't care, if it was still upsetting because you can't dictate how someone responds to something traumatic, that is also valid. And I would have to eat that crow. I'd be like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And if you kept yelling, hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You're right. I understand why that's upsetting. I get it. I would be saying all of that. You don't get to get mad and say, I apologize already. You have to take it. You're not immediately subservient to me apologizing. Go fuck yourselves. And as a result, the guy who said the thing isn't even the problem in the video. It's these two chuckle fucks. You up here with your fucking sensitive ego and that stupid fucking hat. And then your bullshit about just because you're black. Go fuck yourself, dude. And you talking about his job? So contacting people's jobs is on the table for y'all, right?
Yeah.
That's what I took away from that. You gonna try and get him to lose his job over this shit? Go fuck yourself with your little phone out. Cool.
Hey, imagine how many jobs they prevent black people from getting in the first place. You know, let alone how many jobs they cost them. You see him at the interview, you're not getting hired. Straight up, you don't look the part, brother. Your perplexion isn't the connection.
Guess what? I guarantee my video is going to be seen by people who know both you motherfuckers. People who employ you. People who go to church with you. People who have to sit next to you. People are going to look at you differently, and they should. So on that note, Sanford, Florida, someone do me a favor and tell me who they are.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I like the way how like white people they say that MF. They enunciate every syllable in that thing. They don't cut the ER off. That's crazy though. They don't cut the ER. They like to leave the ER on a lot of things. That's neither here nor there. But this is crazy, bro. This is the reason why legislation and shit and civil rights acts had to be passed, because people like these people had to be forced to treat people with decency. This is crazy. He only apologized because he was heard. Wow. Omnia Construction already said they don't care because it happened while they were at lunch. Wow. But you know what's interesting though? I've seen black people lose their jobs because they were dancing or twerking while they were at lunch, while they were in the confines of their own home. So why is this any different? You are representing a company, you have on the uniform, and that should be grounds for termination, bro. Man, see, they play by different rules when it's not us, dog. I swear to God, bro. We all just seen a story of a black person doing something that we don't even think is wrong, and they got fired for it because it doesn't paint the company in a positive light. Man, get the fuck. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. I be cursing, bro. I gotta chill, man. I got a mother. I'm somebody's child. Own up to your part of it. Excuse me. What? What part was it, bro? What? That's like somebody throwing a rock in my glass house and be like, hey, bro, own up to the part that you shouldn't have never bought a glass house to begin with. See, bro, that's crazy. An apology doesn't excuse racism. It really don't. That'd be like sneaking someone and then they want to press charges and you say, I apologize. Nah, you shouldn't have put your hands on me, sir. You're going to jail. The one with the white guards. He's still not minding his business. Laugh out loud. For real, bro. They apologize because they got their work shirts on. That's crazy though, man. This is now to the people who say that white privilege doesn't exist. Let's go back to this comment right here. Omnia Construction already said they don't care because it happened while they were at lunch. That's white privilege, right? Working in real time. Let your black ass, your Hispanic ass, your non-white ass. This is for educational purposes only, YouTube. I am not trying to bully no group of people, no demographic. I'm not singling out nobody. I'm just stating the facts or the examples and shit. With that being said, there are countless examples on the internet when a person of color did something far less than this and got fired. Let's just call a spade, bro. Real talk. Well, that's pitiful. Well, we'll see people run into their business. Bad reviews, 0 stars, terrible people, terrible business. Let's find out. Show they have contracts with. Yeah, hit their pockets. Let's let the people that they working with know that this is the kind of behavior that they allow. They support this. They probably friends with the people that own the damn company. Guess the public can boycott their business and they won't care. Y'all the minority pound saying, wow, really? You can't fix stupid, but you can sell it. MAGA hat. Wow, bro. Being mad after apologizing means you're not sorry. You know, an example can be made. Your girl keep going on and on about some shit and you've been apologized for it and she keep on going. You could be mad at that. You know, I'm just saying, bro, I gotta keep fair is fair. Apologies don't equal forgiveness, period. Sticker. Because that apology was simply a here, damn. Ooh. It's like when a husband asks his woman for a little sexy time and she just here it go. Like, yeah, it don't feel the same, right, fellas? Once you squeeze the toothpaste out, you can't put it back in a tube. Hey, that was a bar. He literally got in the middle, then got upset that he's now involved in his friend's behavior. What chapter does he die? Wow. Crazy work.
And you gonna threaten me?
I'm talking shit to you because you're talking shit to me.
I'm just telling you I'm pissed off.
You can be pissed
Then why
off,
are you talking
bro.
about hitting me for?
Because you're talking shit to us now.
Because of what he said.
He apologized.
These guys would classify themselves as good guys. These are the people that I grew up with, not them in particular, but these are the kinds of people that I grew up with. These are the conversations that I heard when I was around that particular table, because I was always around dudes growing up. When I was with white dudes in particular, especially as I got into my 20s and 30s, you would hear this kind of conversation when they felt like it was sort of protected. They sort of forgot themselves. They didn't remember. Those beliefs suck. Those beliefs are wrong. And then they're the same ones who will say there's no such thing as systemic racism, that there's no such thing as favors, there's no such thing, that they're not biased, that they're not racist. And yet, I know from being present in those conversations, and I know from having whatever internalized prejudice that I have, that I want to hire or think about or be next to people who are like me, and actively engaged in preventing that from going forward in my own life. Like I know that they're not doing that work because I've been part of those conversations, not knowing what they were, like not knowing about redlining or like what Reagan said behind closed doors. I was a Reagan girly most of my life. I thought that dude was good. And then to find out that he also used terms like to remember growing up and hearing it and not knowing what it was and recognizing how even when it's nuanced and not even this obvious, right? Like this guy caught it. It's the part when it's not caught and it's always said as a joke. Yep. It's always done. Like that's the part.
Bro,
that's
we
the
didn't
craziest.
mean anything
it's
by it,
always
bro.
said sort of like, haha.
Get your dirt ass out.
Monkeys, you know, and they're like, oh man, I don't mean you, but not like you, but like, you know, you. What do you mean?
You're like one of the good ones. We're not talking about you, bro. Like, no, you're not like them. You know, you're different. You're more like us. That's not a compliment.
It's that stuff that shifts your perspective to make someone less than you and what you believe. And somehow like you get to rise up and say, I still get to be the good guy. You're not the good guy. You're not the good guy who protects Israel when Gaza is
Nigga
being
had the piss out.
persecuted. When you're protecting Trump and this administration, where they're taking the rights and the privileges and the economic privileges, then they're completely bankrolling themselves and their cronies when they're setting up a future for us that doesn't include we the people. You're not the good guy. You're not the good guy when you give money to that guy when I come off the highway. You know, I give a couple bucks, I throw it his way, or I go to church on this day, that day, or wherever.
Lame
And
ass.
yet, you will protect your circle and your organization and your company. You'll protect it by keeping people who are like you, who look like you, who sound like you around you. Hire people, subordinates for lesser positions. You'll still have a diversity. When you say diversity on your website, or not even on your website, there's no website. You also shut down your Facebook page. So I'm guessing you're under fire. You will hire people for positions that aren't in line to threaten the hierarchy that you establish
Facts.
as
Speak
comfortable
your
for
shit,
you.
Becky.
You will protect yourself by continuing to talk as if you are superior. You won't give any margin to that, whether it be women or gay people. I know someone in particular who, CEO of a goddamn company.
Hey, bro, look, I know it's a Jamal or a Daquan that don't play about Becky, bro. I swear, bro.
A company that has hundreds of employees. CEO, millions and millions of dollars, right? Goes to his daughter's cheerleading competition. I'm standing there watching. What does he do? There's a gay judge. He stands behind him and he goes like this and makes fun in front of 500 people, this gay judge, for being charismatic in the way that he was presenting his affirmation, by the way, of the children that he was judging. It's that kind of stuff where you're like, oh, I was just kidding. It's not funny. It's not fucking funny. You're not the fucking good guy. You don't get to stand up and like present yourself as like, hey, I apologized. It should be fine. You don't get to tell people when it's fine.
Hey, bro, like I said before, boy, one thing white folks gonna do is they gonna enunciate and pronounce every syllable in that F word, bro. I love it, dog. I'm not in, especially when they pissed off, bro. It just roll off the tongue so smooth with them, bro. No cap.
When you're the one who perpetrated the harm, you don't get to decide when we're done. They decide when we're done. You're the one who activated it.
She believe this.
You don't get to decide. You have to sit down and you have to swallow it because you're the one that shot it out.
Have you ever been? Hey, bro. When white folks start talking, they mean business, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell you like a man. Listen, like a man start playing. Real talk, bro. For real. Thank you for coming to the conversation. This is my. Hold on. Someone says this is my first impression of you. Nice job. Thanks for giving this point of view. Real talk. Now look at this. Look at this. Take a look at this. Our president, Mike Brady, Vice President Josh Barbary, and Superintendent Chuck Green attending the grand opening of our Bridgewalk project. Boy, I hope you. Ooh, I can't stand y'all, bro. I swear to God, bro. Hey, bro, I don't know who said it, but I'm gonna repeat it. They said you got white folks. This is a white man right here. This is a white person right here, right?
But grew up with
And this is a person who just so happens to be white. That's the difference right there, bro. Real talk. White person.
people.
Person who happens to be white. That's how I go, bro. Welcome to Sanford, Florida. Oh, y'all can't see the comments no more, bro. I'm so unorganized, so unprofessional. But guess what? We're going to get these views. Great job. I tell my kids saying sorry doesn't mean anything if you keep doing what you sorry for. For real, change behavior is the best apology. Company is getting destroyed by Yelp reviews. Hey, y'all want to go leave a bad Yelp review for them right now? You know what? I ain't going to do it. Because, bro, I'm so scared. I'm a hypocrite, bro. I'm definitely a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite for the simple fact YouTube stay playing with my channel, dog. I don't want no problem with Google, bro. I don't. Someone said us black folks look like monkeys. And I was like, the person who said it looked more like one than we do. What in the world? They gave me a strike for that, bro. Come on, man. Make it make sense, dog. I'm scared, bro. If I keep getting them, dog, I ain't gonna get no more videos from me. It's kind of sad, bro. I'm so sick of racism and racists. Racism, the disease of white people. If you really think about it, bro, let's call a spade a spade. The world is the way it is because white men, bro, it is what it is. And I ain't talking about all y'all white boys, man. Some of y'all cool as hell, but World War I, what was that? White folks against white folks. World War II, what was that? White folks against white folks. The Civil War, what was that? White folks trying to enslave black folks and maintain the status quo. Right now, Iran and America, white folks wanting power, wanting absolute control and reign over a region without any recourse, right? You think about Independence Day. Who is America celebrating their independence from? A white country. I mean, no, like the syphilis, the Tuskegee syphilis experiment, what that was, white folks messing over black folks, gentrification. Bro, it all comes back to a certain group of white boys, man. It is what it is. It's educational purposes only. Educational purposes only. Millions of people who went to the millions of people who lived in the Amazon wiped out because of what? White people coming from Europe spreading disease. Bro, let's just call it boy, let's be real, dog. If we're gonna be anything, let's be for real, bro. I know it sounds harsh, but this is history. I ain't making up nothing. It ain't like I just said some dumbass shit like, well, why is black people? No, this is based by history. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one.